Hey, we mentioned him a couple times, so before we get out of here, I want to make sure let's get a funny story or just any kind of take on Mr. Scott Demore. I haven't seen him since Mania weekend, but talk about working for Scott Demore. Maybe a funny story for our guy Scott Demore.
Um, I don't know
He's
if
the
I have
boss,
any
so keep it.
any
Yeah,
funny story. I mean, you just talk about someone who put all these people together
Yeah,
and sort of, and
passion.
I've told him privately, and I've messaged this publicly too, like,
yeah,
had the faith to let me sit there and do this and produce this show. And he even said after his match at Slammiversary, I had no issues going and playing with my friends in the ring for a little while
yeah,
while you guys did this, because I have faith in you guys. I knew that the show would be fine. I got to go and be a wrestler for a little bit. He had a
yeah.
match with Bully in the tag team match and all that, and had zero issues knowing that that we would be
Yeah,
fine.
that you
And
had the
that
helm.
yes, and um just a great human being. Scott,
Yeah,
my wife and I did a vow renewal. We wanted to do it for our 5 year. COVID came. We did it for our 7 year. Scott came down, made the drive from Windsor,
seven
and
is biblically the perfect number, so good
biblically
choice.
perfectly, yeah. So we did great. It's just we have a great relationship, and this is somebody that any wrestler, any producer, any floor manager, any PA, from the tip top to the very bottom, if they want to talk to him, 2
He's
minutes, 5 minutes,
available.
10 minutes, he's
Yeah,
available.
yeah.
And that, it doesn't have to be, doesn't need to do that, but does it. So that
No, and
speaks
that's
volumes.
he's very hands on, and
Yes.
you said he's the guy that put all these people together, and that's man, that's an art. You know what I mean? That's a
Yeah,
skill
yeah,
to
yeah.
be able to manage people, and a lot of people have egos. I don't know if you know that or not, Josh, but in this industry, some people have egos. So to be able to manage that and handle everything
Yeah,
like he's been doing is kudos
yeah,
to him, man.
yeah.
He's really done good for himself
Yeah, and I
because
think that I just think that being in the wrestling business for as long as he has, and with Border City Wrestling to now Impact, and being a
yeah.
part of TNA from the very early beginning, and being with Jeff, understands and appreciates what everybody is going through and
Yeah,
trying to do. So
yeah, and it seems like he knows every job. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's the
yeah,
thing is you got to know kind of how to do everything if you're going to lead people and tell them how to do it.
Talk to him for 5 minutes. You know how much passion he's got about it
Yeah, yeah,
and
sure,
about
yeah,
impact, not just
yeah,
wrestling, but impact. He's got,
yeah,
and that's the guy you want in charge of the guy that goes,
yeah,
I know what everybody's doing. I'm willing to do it if I need to do it.
yeah.
And let's figure out
Let's
how to
get
make this the
busy.
best product.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
It's
super
so
cool.
good.
Super cool to work with him at that Ric Flair deal.